And I have on the line with me at this time no other than R&B singer Jon Jon. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, my man, I'm doing all right. DJ Mike, what's going on, my brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you.
That's all right. That's all right.
I definitely appreciate you coming on.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, man.
No doubt. No doubt. Definitely. So, what I'm doing this time, I'm going to get my listeners familiar with you. So take us back. At what age did you actually start singing?
Oh, man, I started singing as a child, probably at the age of 3. You know, singing with my family and, you know, playing bongos and playing drums and stuff like that. Started at an early age on singing, man, around like 3 years old.
Wow, long time. And like you said, playing for the family, the bongos and everything. Look at my son. Look what he can do. So I can understand. Definitely understand. So
Oh, yeah.
So as far as also take us back. Tell us how and when did you actually get together with the legendary group Troop? When did that begin?
Well, it actually began, I believe, the year of 1984, 1983, something like that. Rodney's mom had a dream of her son being on stage with 4 of his friends. And pretty much, you know, the rest is history. We actually knew each other from the city of Pasadena. Rodney and Reggie were really good friends, and they did the television show Putting on the Hits. And producer had saw the show, wanted to know if the guys could really sing. So that's when Alan, myself, and Steve were added, and it became Rodney, Reggie, and myself, and Steve. And you know, we went on to done some great things, man. The first producer had turned us over to David Cook and Steve Cohen. They got us the deal with Atlantic Records, and pretty much the rest is history.
Okay, definitely, yo. I can remember, as far as like you said, it was in the '90s, and I definitely remember the songs, Mamacita, and All I Do Is Think of You, all the good songs. I was in the military at that time, and those are my songs right there. So definitely shouts out to you and other fellas. Definitely. So
thanks, man.
No problem. So for yourself, your voice has been compared to legendary singers like Teddy Pendergrass, Luther Vandross. You got that soulful sound. How does it feel to be compared to those legends?
I think it's really cool. I think it's great. First of all, I mean, not knowing that my voice would be able to change in that direction. You know, I was always listening to people like the Blackstons and, you know, everything Michael did, and all the stuff that was like that. I listened to a lot of that stuff, but but also as a child, I would also play songs like Teddy Pendergrass and Barry White and Ivy Cage. I used to always listen to those songs when I was a child, but not knowing that my voice would ever get into that direction. And it so happened that it did, when I turned the age of 15, and that's when I kind of got familiar with the group and joined the group, and I was about maybe 16. And my voice had actually just, it just changed from, singing high to like it just, just dropped to that, to that tenor, first tenor. And, pretty much I just studied those guys a lot, Johnny Gill and Luther Vandross and Philip Bailey, for the falsetto stuff, and, the Elder Barge and his brother Bobby. And I used to, just play with those singers all the time, man, and just, sing their material, just, to be able to create my own, style and sound. And that's how it all pretty much came about.
Exactly, yeah. Like I said, I love that voice. You definitely got a good voice, and you can hear it on your new single, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. Definitely.
Oh, thank you.
So, Jon Jon, you're not only a singer, you're an actor. Early in your career, I know you was an extra in Coming to America with Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was pretty cool, man. And later on, I ran into one of the guys, from the movie The Five Heartbeat, Roy Fagan, and he wrote me into his play called Treat Her Like a Lady. I did that for a while, and did that for a minute, and was actually had a chance to play with the band, play drums with the band, and be wrote into the play. That play started with Judy Fox from Family Matters. She was in that play. Who else was in that play? Allison Williamson.
Okay.
R&B singer Allison Williamson. She was in that play. Gosh, it was a few of us, from getting in that play, and that was kind of like my start as far as like being able to like really hit the stage as far as like doing something, in the acting field. So it was
Right.
pretty cool. Man.
Right. You ever see yourself going back doing that? Because I heard it's doing a stage play is hard, and you have to do it. Was it hard to do a stage play, and would you ever do it again?
Yeah, if given the opportunity, yeah, I would do it again. I'm not the type as far as like being able to study like a whole lot of lines.
Right.
I would think that would be a whole lot of work for me. But if I could just go ahead and just have a few parts, here and there, I think I could do that. And yeah, I think I could do stuff like that. But
Right.
yeah, if given the opportunity, I would do it again.
Right. That's I gotta say you're a talented brother. Like I said, doing the singing, doing the actor, being the actor. So there's definitely talent. Definitely, most definitely. So
Thank you.
let's talk about your current album. Sorry, not album, but this current single, which is called "Girlfriend." What inspired you to actually make that song? Because it's so, like I said, soulful, and it's definitely a good song.
Oh, it was just, at first it was just really a song that it was recorded by someone else. I just kind of gave the idea to the producer that the type of next song that you should work on should be like in this vein. And he did it, and he had his writers go ahead and get on and write it and song the record. But they thought that it would be a better idea if I was to go ahead and sing the record. So I went on and just sang the record, and so that was really pretty much it.
Okay.
I just thought it was a great record, I thought it was a great record.
Exactly. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And that's all I really want to do. I want to record. It doesn't matter if I write it or if I don't write it. I have to be able to feel it.
Right.
And if I can't feel it, then I can't really record it. But I will definitely take a song and just like really dissect everything and just fill it out. And if I can flow with it, then I'll just go ahead and make it happen, make it do what it do.
Exactly. And you know what, Jon Jon, I had a couple of years ago, I interviewed Christopher Williams, singer Christopher Williams, and he mentioned about timeless music. And I feel that song is timeless music. That's what we need right now, timeless. With years from now, you could say, yo, that's my song. That's what we need.
Oh, absolutely. No question. I mean, timeless music is the type of music that can, if that's what it is, it's timeless. Which means it could be released at any time because it's timeless.
Exactly. And I feel like Girlfriend, if those that didn't hear the Girlfriend song, once we play it later, they're going to see that dance floor. You get on the dance floor, you hear it. It's definitely, I like it. I think everybody's going to like it.
Yeah.
So, this past August, you performed at the Black Music Honors where you honored the Jacksons. How was that?
That was amazing, man, because, I was on my way to a choir rehearsal. I sing with this choir every now and then called Extreme Purpose, and we were rehearsing for a celebration for a radio station here in Los Angeles, KGLH, that's 102.3, that's TV Wonder's radio station. I was doing a rehearsal with the choir, and I received a phone call from the talent Black Music Honors, and they were saying that I was requested to pay tribute to the Jacksons. And I'm like, okay, where's Ashton Kutcher at? Who's punking me? What's going on? So they said, no, this is a real thing. We're honoring the Jacksons, and we got a phone call from the band director who's the band director for the Jacksons. The brothers, the family, they talked to the band director, and they told the band director, they said, hey, just call Jon Jon. And that kind of like just blew my mind, to be requested by the families. I thought that was a beautiful situation. I'm trying to see if I can go ahead and push the group and everything, but they said no, just Jon Jon. So didn't want to disappoint the family in any kind of way. So I did what God called me to do, and that's just what it is. But talk about it. What a great honor, man! That was incredible, man. That was really incredible. And then when I got out there to Nashville, Tennessee, that's where the show was aired at, and I was talking to all of the brothers, and they actually told me to my face that you did exactly what we thought you would do. That's why we had for you to be called on to do it. And it was just, that was just an honor to be able to hear that from them.
Wow, definitely an honor. And that was like you mentioned. I heard you say you got with the group and say, hey, they want me to do this. So you was thinking about the group. So that's I like that about you. You know what I'm saying? You're not selfish. You know what I'm saying? You actually wanted them to be involved, but they wanted you, and that was definitely an honor, Jackson.
Oh, absolutely, because even though that was my idea for the group to record the song, it was still a group effort on the song. The group recorded the record, so of course that was the first thing on my end that I was trying to do. What's going on with the fellas? No truth. They said no, just Jon Jon. And I had to sit there, and they said okay. I still thought that everything was kind of like really weird, and I started getting some emails, and I got emails about flight information. I kind of like, okay, this is kind of tripped out, and I had to go ahead and give them my everything has changed now, so where now you have to give over pretty much all of your information to be able to get on the plane.
Right?
You have to give up everything. So I was kind of leery about that. But I did it anyway, and then all of a sudden I see the flight information about me having to go to Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm like, wow, this is okay. This is like really tripping out. My plane tickets come, and I have to get on the plane. And I'm like, wow, this is like really happening. I get there and I have to go, I have to go do a rehearsal.
Right.
I'm like, this is like really happening. Like, wow. So, hey.
And you made it happen. You did you did your thing. Definitely did your thing. All right. And I
Thanks,
see,
man.
yeah, no doubt. So, what's next for Jon Jon as far as yourself? What do you have in store?
Well, the next single is out right now. I Want to Fly Away. I'm also actually working on a remix to that as we speak. Getting ready to work on that. There's a music video out on When I Want to Fly Away as well too. That's out on YouTube. I believe the song just came out maybe a couple of weeks ago. And it's a beautiful record too, man. It really is. It's a beautiful song. It's called I Want to Fly Away. So that's out there right now. And, pretty much right now, checking in, getting ready to do, a few performances. Got some stuff coming up in Las Vegas. Got some stuff that's coming up in Florida. So I'm kind of like, working on some stuff, some solos, some more
Right.
solo shows.
Okay, and I know that you're still with Troop, so y'all actually on tour, right?
Yeah.
You're doing a little tour right now.
Well, we're home now, but we're doing spot dates. Our Troop next show, I believe, is December 16th. I think we're performing where are we performing at? December 16th, Troop will be performing in Kansas City, Missouri. That's our next show. We actually have a few things that we're working on. We have a new single out as well. It's called I Know. Our next performance out here, I believe, in Los Angeles. Someone is working on that right now with us in Stokely, here in at the Redondo Beach Performing Arts Center.
Okay.
Let's see. There's stuff going on, man. Like, you know, there's some troop stuff going on. You have Al Mack. You have his project is out there.
Okay.
Stephen Russell Hart. He just released a new album called Swept Away. So they also have a song together, Alan and Steve. They did a remake, a marvelous remake of Michael Jackson's "Lady of My Life." Incredible.
Wow.
So there's, I mean, we're mixing it all in. I call it we're getting our new edition on.
There you go. I was gonna say, I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad you said it.
I'm gonna just say it like that. That's just what it is. You know, we're the West Coast. I would say like the West Coast version of that entity, and to do it, you know, big like them, and you know, and just to keep this music going on. I mean, you know, R&B is at a state where it is, where it's kind of like, you know, kind of tripped out, and it takes groups like ourselves and Boyz II Men and Silk and Next and H-Town to be able to keep this R&B going on strong. So, and that's what we're here to do, man. We're just here to just, you know, still be the forefronters and just, you know, and just let everybody know that we're still here and we're here to stay. And we want to keep this going. We're going to do this as long as we can, while we can.
Absolutely. And I was going to say that, Jon Jon, about the groups, because there's not that many groups out there. And as far as yourself, you know, it's good to see that you are out there and other groups are out there from, you know, back in the 80s and the 90s that's still doing their thing and still sound good. You know, that's the important thing. So definitely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, Jon Jon, as far as your getting your music, where could they actually download or get your music?
Everybody can go over to iTunes and Amazon Rhapsody, all those digital downloads, Apple Music, and just look up Jon Jon from Troop, songs by Jon Jon from Troop, and everything should pop up. You know, there's Never Too Much, my tribute to Luther Vandross, and we have Fragile, Brooklyn James featuring Jon Jon. That's BR00KLYN, Brooklyn James featuring Jon Jon. Our song is called Fragile. That song is out on iTunes and Amazon, and there's a music video that's out there on YouTube as well. You have the Love Section. The Love Section is from a movie called The Love Section that starred Khalil Smith and Mekhi Phifer, a movie about real estate and how a couple finds themselves into the Love Section. And I have the self-titled song to the movie that's featuring D. Coop. And the name of the song is called The Love Section. And there's Never Too Much, then there's Girlfriend, and then there's a new single, I Wanna Fly Away. And, you know, we're just going to keep it moving.
Absolutely, definitely. So also tell the people about your social network and the Twitter and the Instagram where they can actually follow you at.
They can follow me at Jon Jon Herald on Facebook. They could go to JonJonLoveTruth@yahoo.com. That's my email address. They can look up pages up there on Facebook. We Love Truth, all capital letters, 3 quotation marks at the end. Look up Total Respect of Other People. You can look up Truth. Type in Truth R&B Group. Everything should pop up. You'll find everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely. And any acknowledgement or shout outs you want to give? I know you know a lot of people, but anyone you want to shout out at this time?
Oh, shout out to my whole team with Renee Lynch and Denise Smith. Those are my team members right there. They hold it down for me. And each and every fan that is, you know, that always called and requested those Troop songs, and you know, and now some Jon Jon songs that they can go ahead and call and request, and go ahead and request that Stephen Russell stuff and Al Mack, all the Troop stuff. Just get at us.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Jon Jon, I want to thank you for coming on the show, taking out time, your busy time. I know you're in California, so it's a little early there, but I thank you for calling in. And continued success to you, giving us that good music, that soulful music, and also with Troop. And I understand, I'm in New York, and I understand, I guess one of your tour dates is going to be in New York coming up. You're not.
We haven't got the date yet, but
Right.
someone's trying to put something together between us and I-5 out there at BB King. So, be on the lookout for that. The word will be out there, from, all of the fan pages. They'll be able, the fan pages to get, to get everything, to get all the information of our performances and everything. So just log on to those fan pages that I, told you to go to. You'll be able to see a lot of things that's up there from everybody and what we're doing.
All right, definitely. And I definitely, like I said, appreciate you coming on. And much continued success to you, and God bless you. Now,
Thank you again for having me, man. Thank you, man.
no problem.